Weird Wednesday Showdown. Let's go.
I'm about to have more. Yeah. So we will sacrifice. I might keep that one.
I was about to say, I think the Archivist is better with the sacrifice.
I will sacrifice 3 creatures, all of which are clerics. When I do this, I get to either search my library, graveyard, or Scion of Darkness. I will draw this Scion of Darkness for the sake of brevity.
And if you draw the other one, you can cycle it later. So.
Because I get not 1, not 2, but 3 zombies to fill up my board. How's it going, guys? It's Josh here at Brigandry Games, and we're back at it once again with the Weird Wednesday Showdown. And today, I am joined by my good friend and loyal customer, Zeb. How you doing today, Zeb?
One of those is definitely true, Josh. I'm doing good.
I asked Zeb on today in particular because we are playing pre-modern of all formats, and Zeb is known in the store as somewhat of the pre-modern advocate. So, he has done me the favor of loaning me out a mono black clerics list that I vaguely know how to pilot and am looking forward to playing. But what are you going to be playing today, Zeb?
Basically the intro mid-range deck for pre-modern in terms of affordability and capability. Deadguy Ale is what it's referred to. Nowadays it would be something garish like Orzhov mid-range or such.
Yeah, they don't name them like they used to.
Guilds didn't exist back then. But it is more or less a black-white control list running the best removal in the format, Swords to Plowshares. Some of the best creatures in the format, Hypnotic Spectre and Exalted Angel, and a slew of disruption. Duress to rip the hand apart, Gerard's Verdict to keep your opponent low on resources, and then the old-fashioned standby Phyrexian Arena to just refuel because you can't win a game on 1-for-1's on.
Yep. You gotta love pre-modern. There are so many just great old cards, and it's the closest thing. Like even vintage doesn't even have the same feel. Vintage doesn't feel like vintage anymore, whereas pre-modern is a format that actually feels like you're playing old school Magic, and it is a treat.
Removing a lot of the newer concepts of the game simplifies things in a lot of ways that are just immediately complicated by the fact that we use the modern rule set.
Yep.
So,
compared to a lot of other games, Magic has done a good job of keeping its core identity throughout the years. That said, Power Creep is still a thing, and Delver isn't as playable as it used to be. Not that Delver's legal in this format.
It's the best one drop ever.
Dragon Rage Channeler.
Yeah.
Nethergoy.
But we do have one of the creatures that was the best creature ever printed at the time in this matchup, Exalted Angel, which is a now laughably overcosted 4/5 flyer with almost lifelink.
Yeah, and Nimble Mongoose is legal in this format.
Fantastic.
Also used to be one of the best creatures of all time. Yeah. How times have changed. Okay. So quickly over here, as I said, I'm going to be playing Clerics. So I have mid-range discard spells. I have Clerics that eat graveyards, Clerics that get other players back, Clerics that I can sack to make mana and all that goodness. It should be fun. I'll try to do a quick insert of deck lists here.
Fairly stock lists on both sides. So if people are watching, there's not going to be many surprises coming out of left field if they decide to look into the format.
Yeah. Do you have anything to add before we shuffle up?
It'd be really great if I won the die roll.
That would be great. All right. One more quick announcement before shuffling on my end. This will not be the last Showdown video, but it will be the last one for a minute. I have figured out what my limit is. And it turns out that trying to pump out a video while still doing my normal job, no go for me. So, I'm going to be slowing down production a little bit and hopefully coming back with better quality and being just a better overall show is my hope.
Just better mental health, Josh.
Yeah,
Look after you
yeah.
first and know
Yeah.
your limits.
Yeah, this is something that I do solely for fun. My boss offered to compensate me for my time, and I actually said, no, I want it to be something that I'm proud of. He shakes his head. But
Kids these days.
how dare they not work for money? Anyway, we'll see you in the games.
Hey guys, it's Kay at Brigandry Games, and we're loading the case again. I've got this collection of From the Vault Angels featuring Avacyn, also a gorgeous, gorgeous Archangel of Thune, if camera would focus. There we go. Beautiful, great, wonderful. Next we have the original Mirrodin artifact lands all in foil. Next we have this whole Secret Lair collection for these social media goblins. Next are these Secret Lair Hatsune Miku cards. Next is a Unlimited Plateau. And, last but not least, Arabian Nights, Ali from Cairo. If you saw anything that caught your interest, come visit us here at Brigandry Games here in Greenville, Texas, or you can visit us online on our TCG Player Pro site. Bye!
And we're back. We have determined mulligans. Believe it or not, we are both keeping 7. And Zeb won the die roll, so he will be so gracious as to start off whenever he's ready.
Proud member of the No Mulligan Club. And I will go ahead and start off with a Kids of Koilos and then pass the turn. The downside about 2 color enemy decks in the format, Josh, you don't get fetch lands.
Upside of playing monocolor, perfect mana.
Let's roll.
I'm going to duress you.
Now you get to see my bad decisions, so does everyone else.
Yes, sir.
3 cards you can't duress.
3 cards I can't duress. I'll get rid of Arena, and
I'll hold these up. You don't have to jot them down or anything.
This information may be important in this format. And in my hand. Go ahead.
Right. Draw.
Show me duress Hypno.
I will swamp and pass. A slow
and
start in hopes to end off one of your initial creatures and then move on, but
I'm going to pay a black. I am going to Cabal Therapy.
which player are you targeting?
I am going to target you.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, it resolves.
I am going to name Swords to Plowshares.
Got it. Swords to Plowshares. I'll reveal the other card in my hand as per the rules.
Another fun card for me. I'm going to play this Dark Supplicant. Or actually, do the thing I was planning on. I'm going to sacrifice the Dark Supplicant to Cabal Therapy.
Targeting?
You.
Again?
Yep.
I feel so singled out.
So I could get rid of a Hypno, or I could...
No, it's all cards of that name.
I'm going to get rid of the
Yeah.
Hypno. You're right.
Yeah.
And this is why we have guests on my show, because to teach me things.
Good old 5 for 2 is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Go to draw.
Well, welcome to...
And welcome to the good old fun magic of the late 90s. I will cast my own duress.
All right, sir. You will be delighted to see that I have a Rotlung Reanimator, a Scion of Darkness, and a Cruel Archon, and a Singular Swamp.
I do not like to see any of that. We will go ahead and pass. None of those are valid targets for me, so I just get to know about my impending doom.
Sure thing. I shall do the same courtesy of playing open for you. Let's go land. I will Rotlung. So get a little bit of my engine pieces going for you.
Probably the best one to start off with. Because if you do have extra mana, really, anything with Archon, Rotlung turns into a zombie. It's just all value.
Go ahead. So.
Alright, we will draw. I'll go to 19 to make black off the Caves of Heroes. And I will cast a Nintuko Shade, one of the most feared creatures of the Torment era. Long since passed with power creep, but top tier here.
Alright. Draw. Land. Cruel Archon. Combat.
Yes.
I will see if you're willing to trade.
We are not willing to trade. I will be taking the 2.
Alright. So I will pass with 2 cards in hand.
17 on your tablet if you're keeping track of both of us. Draw, and I am stuck on this second land, so I will pass to you.
Back in the day, this is what we used to call it. End step. I'm going to Dark Ritual. I'm going to cycle.
Yep. Squeeze that value.
Yep. Technically, that's in the yard first. This is a format where that kind of thing could technically matter.
Graveyard does matter. There are creatures and cards where the order of your graveyard will apply. Not in either of these decks, but they do exist. So.
Okay. Let's go ahead and duress you.
Would you like a Vindicate or Vindicate?
I'll take a Vindicate.
Do you have a preference? This little TIE Fighter down.
Vindicate for 200, please.
Yes.
And now we're at a point where I could swing and he would eat my creature. Since he has the mana to do so and nothing else to do with it, so I'll just chill. This is not a particularly
There we go.
fast.
Gemstone Mine. One of the mitigating abilities here, the 2-color list. Tap Gemstone Mine. Makes mana of any color. But it dies when you run out of counters making mana from it. I'll make white, black, and colorless. And I'm going to cast this Vindicate. And I'm going to be targeting your Rot Lung Reanimator with it.
I will pay a black. I will activate Cabal Archon. I will sacrifice Rot Lung. You will lose 2 life, going down to 15. And then because Rot Lung died, I make a zombie token.
Yeah, the inevitability begins. Josh, through the magic of edit, your Cabal token needs to be exiled because you flashed that.
Yeah.
God, cheater. This is how you plan on getting that win on camera, huh?
Yeah. You mean I can't just keep doing it forever and ever?
It doesn't have retrace. And that's flashback. There's a difference.
Once again, I don't feel like throwing things into the depth, so I am going to play Priest of X. When it enters, I Dark Ritual. I don't have anything I want to spend that mana on.
And just in case people are zooming in, Priest of Gix did get a change in the Great Creature Update and Great Creature Update Part 2, Phyrexian All V1. It is now a Summon Human Cleric Phyrexian Minion. So it is a cleric for all other purposes.
Pass turn.
Alright, let's see here. Draw. I'll make a black off my gemstone mine. We are getting thin there, and I will cast a Phyrexian Arena.
Oh no.
Puts my changing life for cards. So we'll see how that works out.
Probably in your favor. I will fight a swamp. I will. You're tapped out. Would you like Priest of Games?
I would like to take 2 damage.
Alright, so you're down to 13. And probably should have attacked him.
I mean, you can't sacrifice it to Archon, so. And upkeep, I will lose a life.
You're,
Phyrexian Arena.
yep, you're now at 12.
And I will draw. We'll land for turn with Swamp, and then I will pass.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I bet.
So, for the sake of the audience, Tell everyone what Volrath Stronghold does again.
Volrath Stronghold is a legendary land that taps for colorless mana, or you can pay a generic mana, a black mana, and tap it to put a creature card from your graveyard on top of your library.
Indeed.
This is where we get to the grindy part of Clerics.
That is instantly correct.
Oh, absolutely.
The version of Volrath Stronghold we have is a budget version in a language. A language. I don't want to insult someone's culture by calling it the wrong one. So I will. You have one in hand.
One card.
I will name.
Well, if it's Cabal Therapy, you always target first.
I will Cabal Therapy target you.
It does resolve. Now you name.
What could you have that you didn't cast? Especially not in response. That was the context he was getting at there. Or could be, potentially. If he had an instant speed removal spell, and he thought that I'm smart enough to pick it out.
If you blurt out what you're going to name before the spell actually resolves, you could either be mind gaming them, or they could hold on to what you should have named and cast it after. So.
Yeah. One of the things that got lost with time in Magic, for sure. I have no idea what to name. I'm going to say Jace the Mind Sculptor.
That is not a legal card in this format, nor is it a card I have in my hand.
Okay. So, I know he has land in hand, so I don't need to flash back.
Alright. My upkeep, I will lose a life to Phyrexian Arena.
Yes.
I will draw a card.
You're at 11.
I will play the land you know about. And then black, colorless. One of these new cards I drew. Hypnotic Spectre. 3 mana, 2/2 flyer. When it does combat damage, makes the opponent discard a card at random. Not as important when the opponent doesn't have any cards, but you go right ahead to my end step where I'm pretty certain you're going to be using Volrath Stronghold.
Yes, on your end step, I will activate Stronghold. So, you're more of the expert here. Is it more in my favor to get Supplicant or Rockland back? Because this is more of the...
I think what I would do, since you're not under any real duress, is put Supplicant back, cast it for your turn, then put Rockland back. Because you can cast Rockland and activate Supplicant, get a bunch of zombies, and put your giant guy into play.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Barring a removal spell for Dark Supplicant within these two cards.
I will do that. Thank you for the advice. For anyone watching, none of us, we are not top tier players per se. We're pretty decent players, but these are more friendly instructional games than anything. We're not reading Duke or any other legend who just knows.
Team Deadguy. He's the progenitor of the name here.
So I'm gonna play Supplicant and pass turn.
Alright, let's see. Removal. Upkeep, I will lose a life. Phyrexian Arena.
Yes, you are at 10.
Draw step, I will draw a card. Wow. Ain't that fancy. I'll go to combat.
Yes.
I will fly over and try to get you for 2.
I cannot stop it. I'm at 18.
Second main phase, I'm going to make white mana with my Caves of Koilos to go to 9 and black. And then I'm going to cast Gerard's Verdict,
Okay.
targeting myself. Target player discards 2 cards. You gain 3 life for each land discarded this way. One of the few ways this gains life back, I will discard those 2. And 3 for my swamp. So to 12 mana, life, mana, whatever. And I will pass the turn.
All right. 1812. On your end step, I will do the Volgraph thing. I will put back Reanimate. I will untap. Go to my main phase. Play Reanimate. And
you're really under no pressure at this point. You're about to explode with 2/2s. Upkeep, Phyrexian Arena, draw step. I will go to combat.
Yep.
I'll attack for 2.
I refuse to block it. Couldn't if I wanted to, but.
And that's me.
I don't have. Okay. I'm about to have more creatures.
Yeah.
So we will sacrifice. I want to keep that one.
I was about to say, I think the Archon is the better one to sack in this case.
I am going to activate Dark Supplicant. I will sacrifice 3 creatures, all of which are clerics. When I do this, I get to either search my
Anywhere.
library, graveyard, or a Scion of Darkness. I will drop this Scion of Darkness for the sake of brevity.
And if you draw the other one, you can cycle it later. So.
Yeah. Because I get not 1, not 2, but 3 zombies to fill up my board with. And then, let's go ahead and put Archon on top. That. Raw. Archon. You have quite a few things in your yard. I'm gonna swing.
If you want, Josh, I'm effectively dead if you attack with everyone, and I don't have a removal spell. Because I am at 11.
If you don't have a
Okay. Or am I playing my games? Yeah, I'm gonna block an intuition.
okay.
And for 4 damage, I'm going to pump this in 2 crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black mana into it.
Okay.
Making it a 7/6 and taking 2 damage in the process.
Yes. So you're at 10.
I had myself going to 9. Went up to 11.
You may have taken a damage that I missed. So I'm at 16. You're at 9. This will die.
And this is just really bad for me because you just can recur the Dark Supplicant and get it back.
Go ahead.
Untap. Phyrexian Arena puts me to 8. Draw step.
This is the first time it's rained since that I've been filming, so hopefully this isn't
Right.
too disruptive.
Caves will put me to 7. I'm going to cast Vindicate, targeting that Volgrath Stronghold.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will put Supplicant on top.
I will play a land for the turn. I'll pass.
Alright.
I am at 7 now, though.
Yeah.
Is that your white?
Yes. You're at 7. Now
Smush. We will move to sideboard.
alright. Good games. Good game.
Cabal Therapy.
Alright. And with that, we will take a quick break. We will come back after we have decided sideboard and talk about it a little bit. Play game 2, possibly 3. We'll see you in a minute.
Oh, come on. We got it, Magic. We got it.
Starter decks, we got it. Dice, we got it. Game tray, we got it. Fancy dice, we got it. Models, we got it. Star Wars, we got it. RPGs, we got it. Great books, we got it. 40K, we got it. Board game, we got it. Great deals, we got it. Great events, we got it. Great staff, friendly faces, we got it. Brigandry Games, we got it.
All right, back at it. Let's discuss sideboards here. So on my end, I'm making a few minimal changes. I'm taking out 2 copies of Snuff Out, notably because they hit only black creatures, or non-black creatures. And as I was inquiring with Zeb, he only has 1 not black creature in his deck, which is a good one, but I feel like Diabolic Edict is more useful in more scenarios. And then we are also going to be bringing in a Smother, which also hits the majority of things in his deck. And for that, I'll just take out a Headhunter, which is a neat little creature. But after boarding, I think I need as much removal for him as we can. And what are you doing?
Disenchants in this match are abjectly worthless. There's no enchantments, no artifacts that come out of any normal Clerics list that it would merit regard for. Coming down on some number of duress. Also something I like in the mid-rangey, we both have discard spells matchup, but you have less targets than I do. Yours are generally other discard spells or removal.
Yeah. Generally, I'm if I can, I'm getting my discard or my spells out of my hand as fast as possible.
Absolutely.
So, and then we have situations like last game where it was just like duress into your what's gonna beat you down.
So these go away. For mid-range drag-out games, I love Skeletal Scrying. It turns cards in the graveyard to a resource when you replenish your hand after a bunch of 1-for-1s. Just a good utility card. And then against any Kindred strategy, they don't make them like they used to. Engineered Plague.
You can say tribal, it's okay.
Early games, Engineered Plague on Clerics kills Dark Supplicant, so we can't use it to get out the Scion. Late game, you can diminish or sweep the zombies. Just clean up a bunch of the board and let me get through and do anything.
And with that, take a second to shuffle up. A couple of notes while we do so. If you would like to play pre-modern or many other formats, come check us out here at Brigandry Games in Greenville, Texas. Every weird Wednesday, trademark, soon to be, maybe, we'll see. We hang out, we play a lot of games. I have a lot of friends here. We are all many different levels of skill and play, but we are all top tier, good people to hang out with. Yeah, that's my spiel. Also, like, comment, subscribe.
Ring that bell.
I don't care.
That's what they say, right? Ring the bell?
Yeah, I don't care about the bell. It probably does something, but that's a bit obnoxious. All right. So, in this initial wave of videos, I have gotten beaten down relentlessly. The home team is rooting for Zeb, which I am also rooting for Zeb. That said, this is once again a chance to maintain my honor. Can I pull it off this time?
Right. I will take the play. My right to choose, given the drubbing that you gave me. And I will keep this set. It's a little bit more interactive than the last one. It gives me a lot more to do than triple Hypnotic Spectre on the play of No Dark Ritual.
On my end, I think I'm going to try to get something a little bit better. So we have
Oh, no, yeah, mulligan
4
that.
lands, Dark Writ, Diabolic Unearth. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't do nothing, but it doesn't do something.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
In a deck with Dark Ritual, and the newest Mulligan rules, you can go down a card to find a hand that is much more proactive.
Yeah. Like, this is a slow format, but it's not a durable format. It's slow-ish.
Yeah, these decks are mid-rangey and sloggy and take a while.
Yeah. It's
There you go.
it's not quite as explosive as modern Magic Fire design, which I guess they're out of their fire period. Thank God. That was,
And we still suffer.
and yet they somehow made better cards.
This is how Josh loses.
This is how Josh loses.
Multi-5. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's so close.
So close.
So close.
And this would have been the swamp.
No, okay.
Okay.
Good call, good call. Never look though. Never look. Never look.
We gotta show the audience. It's what they're.
No.
They're probably bored.
It's Schrodinger's.
They're probably slowly.
It's Schrodinger's 50-second card right there. That card is anything. Absolutely anything. Could be not what you want, could be the best thing ever until you look at it. So if you just go to mull, you shuffle it back in, you should never be upset.
I'm always upset. I stay upset. Alright. This is key. I have to put 2 back. It's a good 5 for the camera.
Dark Ritual, Swamp Ritual, Priest of Gigs, Dark Sun.
Go.
Caves of Quelos pass.
Luckily, I do get a draw step. You were partially right.
Right.
I do have turn 1 ritual, but that is where your prediction was wrong. Not quite that explosive.
Think about the Reanimator. I will go to 19 at the end of your turn. It has to die to make a zombie. If it just goes farming,
I will go to 22.
no zombies for you. That was the end of your turn.
And if you're, yeah.
I don't know what, you're cheating all over the place. There you go. Go right ahead. Now, go for it.
You took a life, right?
Yeah, 19.
19, 22. Now, and I play this land, and I will pass.
Ooh. We're in a good spot.
You're in a
A
spot.
land and a Phyrexian arena.
You're in a good spot.
Go
Okay.
right ahead.
Now you're officially in a good spot.
Ooh.
Second reaction.
Alrighty.
Go
No
ahead.
swords this time yet. So draw. But yeah, no dark ritual either. I will play Caves of Quelos. And I'm gonna make 3 mana. Play a morph creature.
Morph creature. That could be anything.
It is not anything. It could be one thing in this format. I will pass the turn.
I had a morph creature.
Yeah.
Remember?
Not out of this.
Not out of 99%.
This deck will not have another. Well,
You want trade?
no. I will take 2.
Alright. Brain 17. Go.
Tap. Upkeep. I will do what I didn't do last turn. Get a card of Phyrexian Arena. Go to 16, and then I will draw for the turn.
Judge.
Yeah.
He admitted it.
Yep. I will go to 14 by making 2 white mana.
I wonder what that could be.
2, I will utilize a special action that does not use the stack.
Yep.
To unmorph an Exalted Angel.
Yep.
I'd like to go to combat.
I would like to pay 4 life and go into my sideboard.
Oh no, it's in your sideboard. If you have the edict though,
Go ahead and swing.
attack for 4.
I take 4 to 18.
I will gain 4 to 18. I will pass the turn. Huge. 4, 5, flying. Pay it off in installments.
Take 2.
16. Yeah.
I have 3 mana. I have nothing to do with it. Go ahead.
Untap.
That's the way I'm cursed.
I will lose 1 to 15. I'll Phyrexian Arena, then I will draw. We will play Swamp, and though we haven't seen it yet this game, I will cast a Dark Ritual.
I blanked out for a second. You're at
Yeah,
15.
I am at 15, yes. Dark Ritual, give me 3, 4 black. I'll go to 13 for 2 white, and I will play another Exalted Angel.
I mean,
This
life
is
is a
where the end closes quickly.
yeah, life is a
I will
resource.
attack for 4, especially when you get it back in chunks of 4 at a time.
Yeah. So I'm down to 14. You're back up to 17.
I concur. I will pass the turn.
Oh boy. Swamp. Go ahead.
Alright, untap, upkeep, I will lose a life.
16.
Yep, draw step, I will draw a card. You're at 14? I will go to combat. Attack with both angels.
I will not block either angel. I absolutely refuse to.
Nothing about the fact that they fly.
Not at all.
Okay.
I hate blocking angels.
I get
It's a
it.
pet peeve of mine. 6 to 24.
Second main. I'll pay 3 mana and play a morph creature.
Wonder
Then
what
I
that could be.
pass the turn.
Wonder what that could be.
Could be anything. Could be Willbender.
I'm gonna smother.
Oh, it is not a Willbender
You
though.
fell into my trap. I'm gonna play Swamp. Take this, you jerk.
I'll go back to 20.
I really shouldn't swing. I'm totally dead.
Well, you can't block.
Yeah, but now I have to edit the
Upkeep, I'll
animation.
lose. Oh. Go to 19, then I'll draw.
Yep.
I'll go to combat. Ladies, we'll come at you. Mana burn doesn't exist anymore.
Looks
You
like a
can't.
dude.
It does. It's. I think that's Balthor the Defiled. Maybe. That's-
Hey, I just got into Magic. Like, I need some good green cards to bully my friends. Like, which pack has, like, the really busted green cards?
I actually don't know. Let me go get my manager. Hey, Judd.
Come to the dark side, Qui-Gon. Oh, will I?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sorry.
I will be on the play.
Are you sure? You get to draw an extra card.
Yes. But if I can, I would like to snipe your arena out of your hand.
I will be mulligan. I'm out of turn order, but that hand was so bad. 5 lands, Phyrexian Arena, Exalted Angel.
I will try this.
To be honest, that hand had a Dark Ritual in it. If it was like 4 lands, Phyrexian Arena, Exalted Angel, Dark Ritual, I would have kept it. But
Someone else's cast.
nah,
Everyone's
she's a
casting his
great
own.
lady. All right, let's see what Josh is going to give me. All right, this is a keepable 6. And I will
this right here back.
Could be anything.
Could be.
Could be an exalted.
Or no. She never leaves the hand.
We ready for this?
Kick it off.
I'll start us with the Metro Factory.
Alright. I will start with a Caves of Clues.
Okay. Go to me?
Yeah, go right ahead.
You know what's better than activating a Mishra Factory?
What would that?
Drawing something that allows you to go Dark Ritual, Priest of Gex,
Oh.
Priest of Gex,
Yup.
Rock.
Oof.
Pass.
Yeah. Alrighty. Go to draw.
No swords this time.
I will go to 19. Because I'm going to be black mana. I will Dark Ritual.
Okay. Tit for tat.
White mana will Vindicate your Rotland Reanimator, which feels the worst.
It's not that bad.
It is when I don't have a follow-up to finish off that other black mana. So it'll be to you.
How far? Tapped down. Do I want to pay I do. Spoilers. I have the one of Valorant set.
Yeah.
I could do it, get back. I think that we're in a spot where we just want to.
We're closing the door.
Yeah, as fast as we can. So here comes 8.
I will go to 11. Thunk.
I will end turn.
Draw. You may have gotten this one, Josh, because I can't cast a single spell in my hand. It is to you.
Quick before I trip on my own. Okay. Go ahead and get that 4 outs out. I still want to draw through my deck and see what else I can find. That may have been a mistake I made last game, was not allowing myself to dig deeper. So I'll play Valorant. I'll activate Factory.
Got it.
I'll switch for 8.
You go to 3?
3 is a number.
You were correct.
Thrilling commentary from the home team here. Withered Wrench.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
I don't think I got an out. Even if I did, that isn't it. You got it. Double black. Double black. White cards. It's me waving that flag in concession.
I mean,
like I said, the enemy color decks, the mana is really tough, especially when you bottom your third land thinking you're going to get to one that will make a color.
And with that, the curse is broken. Yay, go Josh.
You got it.
All right. Well, those were some fun games, Zeb. Thanks for joining me.
Absolutely.
Do you have anything you want to say to the audience before we sign off here?
If you like the format and you want to try it, or you have questions, as Josh said, sort of the versatilizer for it here. I have a case about 15 feet away from me with 14 fully built pre-modern decks, free to use.
Yeah,
Have
that
fun.
is definitely one of the big things about Weird Wednesday is because it is not a competitive night. If we can afford it, like we can't do it on Legacy Night. We ain't that crazy. But when we can afford it, like Pauper Night, pre-modern, we have extra decks. Please just come hang out with us. We are so lonely and in need of friends. That's not entirely true. We have plenty of friends. We're not bad. But either way, love you guys. Until the next time, peace. Hey guys, before we go, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. If you watched through this whole thing and heard us just ramble on for nearly an hour about Magic cards, that's awesome. You rock. If you're a regular customer of Brigandry Games, thank you so much for your support throughout the years. We appreciate you so much. We here at Brigandry Games work so hard to make this place the best local game store If you are not a regular patron of ours, feel free to come visit us at Brigandry Games in Greenville, Texas, or you can shop online for Magic products on our TCG Pro site. Until next time,